Hello, my name is Pete McEwen. This is my wife, Roanne. Been here about 5 months. When we decided to move to Cross Keys Village, we contacted Senior Relocation Services because we had seen a presentation by Rick Hunsicker. We contacted them on the 1st of October, and we spoke with a young lady named Stephanie Witt. And Stephanie basically gave us the 2 realtors in the York area. I asked Stephanie what their qualifications were, and she told me they would have at least 2 years experience in the area, and they would have also undergone a criminal background check. We contacted the 2 realtors and eventually set up visits with them for them to see our home, tour it, talk to us about the presentations they would make for us on our behalf. Approximately 2 weeks later, we met with both realtors. They gave us a specific marketing plan for our home. They gave us some suggestions to do things like spray wash the outside, add mulch around the garden area, and that suggested getting rid of some of the furniture because it might have portrayed a cramped look. We did select one realtor and put our home on the market on October 31st.
And here's where I'll jump in. The 2 agents, each of the 2 agents who came to us instilled a lot of confidence. They were enthusiastic about what we were presenting. One of them was especially familiar with the neighborhood, which helped too, because she had a knowledge of what she was marketing and the community that a buyer would be moving into. And it was really hard to choose between the 2, but we chose the one that we felt had the more realistic estimate of the appropriate selling price for the home.
So after we selected the realtor, she came back in and took maybe 75 to 100 photographs inside and around the house to develop a specific marketing plan. We put the home on the market on October 31st, had the open house maybe a week later, had a good response. 2 weeks later we had the broker's open house. So anyway, while the house was on the market, a woman who lived in the area happened to see it, told her daughter and husband about the home in the Dover area. They came up to see it, they liked it, and we started negotiating on a price, and ultimately sold the house the closing was on December 29th. We moved into Cross Keys Village on the 28th of December. Yeah. Overall, our experience with Senior Relocation was, I would say, very positive. They did exactly what they said they would do, provided us with 2 very competent, trained realtors. The house sold in 2 months, like I mentioned, and when we're all done, we got a rebate from Senior Relocation Services based on the price of the house.
My husband mentioned all the photographs she took, both inside and outside, put together such a professional virtual tour so that people who went to the agency's website could see it. We looked at it and thought, whose house is that? It really looked like something you'd see on TV. And I'm sure many of the agents have those same capabilities of doing that. The thing that struck me about Senior Relocation was how much support we received from them, rather than our having to call them or wondering who to call if something wasn't going smoothly. Their representative called us on a regular basis to ask how things were progressing and whether or not we had any problems. So we they anticipated calls rather than our having to wait until there was a glitch in the process. And that adds, especially for sellers, and we hadn't sold a home in a long time, added one more layer of security about the process, took a lot of responsibility, I think, from our personal shoulders. So that's, for me, another selling point for Senior Relocation Services.